Alright guys, hello, welcome back to the next episode of our F1M24 career mode, the off season between season 4 and season 5. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it. We're 12 million in the positive at the end of the year. We're going to go ahead and skip forward and see what kind of things happen here for us. Factory fire, that's a response from it. There's a thing from Christian Horner that we almost missed. Championship results, offer my congratulations, pull us out of the water a little bit this season. Can't deny that. Can be a lucky break though. See if you can repeat that luck again next time to the end of the year, and we'll see you back on track soon. Yeah. All right. Positive information from him. The rest of our research covered through as well. Right, some more research finishing on Christmas Eve for the team. See where our facilities are not looking great. Let's board regulation. No changes there. Front wing. Not so great there. Rear wing, okay. Side pod, a lot of information there. Underfloor, we did okay. We improved the low speed and airflow. Suspension improved, not by much, but we still managed. And let's get through this. The end of the season. Hello. End of season sponsor review. Under 7 million, 1.3 bonus, and a team marketability 828 here. All right, let's see what we have here. This is blank. I don't know what this is. We'll continue and see what happens. Average champion Fernando Alonso P5, 273 points. Then Vesti P7, 207 points. Third place with 480. Team rating till the end of next season. Provisional 4. I think that's what that means. 4-star. Performance final position, a third. Long-term objective 11 out of 6. And target season 2029. Team rating has increased. Heritage, I don't know what the heritage is. 1.5 million bonus there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and refurbish these guys that would need it the most. It costs so much to refurbish. CFD 3, car part testing 1.8. Oh my god, these are so bad. These are a lot cheaper though. Operations, they need them. They need the refurbishment. Can I refurbish these two for cheap? Yeah. Oh, that's 2 million. Never mind. We'll get that as a later time. All right. Driver development update. No change. Regulation changes for 2028 is our minor technical and sporting. So our numbers drop again for our gearbox, ERS, and engine. So we'll struggle a little bit there. We had a lot of leeway when it came to those parts throughout the season. All right, let's see what we have to go into the next year. New season target, second in the Constructors. Long-term objective to win the Constructors Championship by 2030. And it looks like they want us in the team. So we're starting in negative. So we're starting on a low point because of all those refurbishments we're doing. Balance. Entry fee 3. Facilities 1.7. Staff 5.9. Car development 13. Alright, we will work on that. And we're gonna stick with Red Bull. For that 100% power. 10 months. Yeah, we're gonna stick with Red Bull for powertrain. Upfront cost. Starting balance. That's fine. And this is not our lineup. Why are you showing his Aston Martin? Oh god. Why is that broken? Initial car report. Acceleration bad. Turning speed bad. Pit crew performance has dropped. Car development. ATR. ATR allocations announced, and here's our teams. Monster Energy, McLaren. We changed their livery for the season. Ferrari changed their livery for the season, and then everybody else has stayed the same. I don't know what our calendar looks like. Has it input any? No. It has input some sprints, but I think it's the oh wow. Miami sprint, Australia sprint, Canada sprint. Qatar sprint. Jeddah sprint. Silverstone sprint. Oh, okay then. We'll take that. And I will make sure that it's saved properly. Hopefully. But that's... There we go. Here's our lineup for our team. It's Fernando Alonso and Sergio Perez. The it's gonna be the new team with the veteran drivers. So we went with Alonso and Sergio Perez. I don't know if we have the lineups yet. Sponsor negotiation. We'll get into the livery soon enough. We'll go up front. Oh wow. We want a lot of money up front. But we also want a lot of race day money as well. But I do want to have mandatory activities. Can I autofill this? No, I can't. Camel. Oh 08, 109, 192, 108, 1067, 192. We'll do that. Alright, upfront guaranteed 21 million. Engagement 48 million. Race day 39 million. Moderate performance reliance and facility activity. Alright. And here is our outfit and a livery. We have gone back to the original high-tech GP livery. We just blacked it out, as you guys can see, and we have the red to black fade going towards the back. Changed the sponsors a little bit. We changed Jaguar or Puma to Under Armour. We dropped the fuel sponsors on the car and the livery because there's no point in having them. And then we adjusted the sizes for some of these liveries, some of the decals. So hopefully that is to your liking to start off this final season with the team. I'm really a fan of this high-tech GP livery, and it's gonna look good through the season with how simple it is, with all black carbon and a flash of red, with our pretty simple livery, and then the driver suit as well. Yeah, there's Under Armour. We got rid of the Bridgestone on here, and hopefully our veteran team will take us to the Constructors Championship. So we'll go ahead and continue here. No new information as of yet. Training schedule. We'll look at our attributes this whole month. It's gonna be completely fine because we're not racing yet. All right, Diego Laverno, as you guys can see. We'll go ahead and go through our drivers and staff. So we took Sergio Perez and Mark Slade, I believe. Yeah. We took them both from Red Bull, so they have a positive compatibility, I believe. And then Fernando Alonso is sticking with Ricardo. I actually think Ricardo was with Red Bull in the previous season. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're wanting here. We had him backwards. Ricardo Adami, I don't know how to say his name, but great affinity between both of our drivers and race engineers. We are keeping our lineup for affiliates, and I've still yet to decide whether or not I want to force affiliate drivers to attend races, and if there are going to be any races, they're going to be the ones that will be in 3 episode iterations. But I probably won't end up doing that, because it's just too much of a struggle to switch them out. So we'll have to wait and see. We're gonna go to the rest of our staff here. We have Dan Fallows, which I believe we had last season, Derek DeBeer, and Diego, which I don't recall what team he was from, and it's not showing. From who? Stevenson from Aston Martin is now in Ferrari, but we're not gonna go there quite yet. Did it change up the schedule again already? No. We're gonna go ahead and save it here just in case, and I do my extra saves too, that way we don't lose that calendar lineup, because I'm gonna try to do as little as possible on the database editor for this season, unless I really have to. Refurbished complete. ATR period is up, so we can go ahead and work on some car parts, see where our car is lacking. For Barcelona, DRS, extra weight, and a dirty air, looks like. So design, dirty air tolerance. We'll split them in 2. Yeah. See if the hours have changed since we did finish in 3rd. So minimum lifespan, dirty air tolerance. Is it that? Yeah, it is. Top speed. We lose a little bit of top speed. We don't gain anything from that. We just lose a lot of weight for Alonso's car. I don't know. We'll do a little bit of tweaking later on in the first or after this episode. But we have 6. Actually, no. We'll go ahead and skip forward after we figured out our parts. So we'll be right back. Alright, we've got our car parts figured out. Chassis, side pod, suspension. We split the R&D, the hours or whatever between the 3 parts. So we're going to go ahead and continue on forward to see what our lineups look like. Refurbishment. Alright, here we go. We're going to start with Formula 3. Not really our deal. See if we know anybody in Formula 3 that... I'm surprised Colapinto's still in Formula 3. Generated driver... Abby Poling, Campos, and that's it. Let's see who's in Formula 2 for the season. Gabriel Miney, Mansell, Plummer, Zane Maloney, Isaac Hadjar, Bortoletto, Pepe Marty, Sjoberg? I don't know how to say his name. Got Crawford, Alexander Dunn. He just drove in a practice session. I believe in Australia. No, Silverstone, I believe. For McLaren. Tim Tramnitz. Ereva's F3 driver is F125 My Team Career Mode. Female lineup for Campos in F2. Andrea Kimi Antonelli still in F2. Alright, let's go to F1. Let's see. Monster Energy McLaren holds onto their roster of Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and Charles Leclerc in Ferrari. I don't know. I think Max came back. I am not quite sure. I do not remember. But that is our Ferrari and McLaren lineup. Going for high-tech and a Red Bull Ford. That is Fernando Alonso and Sergio Perez. We knew that. Logan Sargent getting car 1, and then Arvid Lindblad. We had a rumor from the previous season that he was going to be signed to the team, so kind of excited to see what he can do up against Logan Sargent with their even rating. Aston Martin, Honda, Vesti, and Ocon. Audi Sport holding on to Albon and Zhou. I'm not sure they were the same team. Carlos Sainz going to Toyota, GR Haas, Liam Lawson joining the team. George Russell, Lance Stroll, I think they retained their team as well. Dennis Hauger, Yuma Wasa. Daniel Ricciardo making a return to F1 in the Andretti Cadillac, and Valtteri Bottas. And then Porsche holding on to Pierre Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda. I'm not sure what the lineups were for last season, but we'll definitely make a notice of it in the first episode of the season. And I'm just happy to see Daniel Ricciardo back on the grid. I'm very excited about that, as he is one of my favorite drivers. I have his Monaco poster right in front of my desk, so I get to look at that every time I play F1 games, which I wish I would have been able to go to that race. Like, going to an F1 race has always been a dream, but that is a hope for the future as we knock out a bunch of these refurbishments. Tour Center refurbishment. As we get closer to the end of the break for the season, where does the ATR period start? ATR period. All these refurbishments, January, February. Big season testing, sponsor plan. Next ATR period starts after the first race weekend. Go ahead and just knock all these guys out. Right. I know if we'll try and save some money to get some facility upgrades for this season, since it is gonna be our last season on the game. And I have decided that we are not going to be doing the 25 season DLC or any other replays. Tina Hausman getting a 60 overall now. That is very exciting. Design center, training schedule, stay balanced. All right, we're getting into our designs. Go to manufacture. That was side pod. We have the money for it. Do for side pod. Did that all finish on the same day? Oh my god. I guess it did. I guess it did. 40 days for that. That's fine. Now we can go design some more. And we'll leave that for episode 1. Design complete, design complete. Alright, Marcus red, manufacturing complete. It's not stopping us for the manufacturing. There it goes. Design center improvement. 50% effectiveness for 45 days. I will take that. Wait, that was a survey. Staff survey. Why are you unhappy? Why are you unhappy, sir? Biggest issue, drivers. Neutral. Positive, enthusiastic. And why do you not like my drivers, sir? Attitude, very unhappy. Neutral. Oh no. Alright. Sponsor plan, yet again. Alright. We're just gonna go ahead and knock out the top ones. For an easy out. Alright, preseason testing result. Top speed, bad. Acceleration 5th, DRS effectiveness 21st. Tire preservation 15th, engine cooling 9th. We're gonna have to try to increase the top speed and DRS, but the components for that, we'll have to try our best. So, how many more days do we have? Will it tell us? No, it won't tell us. We're gonna try to use that before it runs out. We'll see here. Actually, 45 days. We'll get that in episode 2, hopefully. Driver development update. Training schedule, you guys will be cumulative. Looking at our fatigue, will be good so far. Manufacturing complete. Go to car parts. Inbox, suspension, side pod, race weekend, season 5, 2028. And that will be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed our prep for our final season on the game. Very excited to see what Sergio Perez and Fernando Alonso can do for our team as we aim for that Constructors Championship. We will see you guys in the season opener in Spain.